Everybody of them stealing my work, my works. I have been creating every theories about the physics, psychology and science itself. I created every invention myself. I have a blueprints. Any single US, those 10 million patents ever have been in the patent office there created. Every of them I have been original creator of them, and therefore in the legality of the laws under simplicity I should audit them. In order of every of the kind of the acceptability of the conscious reality of the structural system of the creation of the human mind and the beings of the people itself is kind of the consensus humans which are forcing the progress of the kind and supporting obviously the view of the kind of itself is the question about the reality of the modern humans. The reality of the modern human reason, the full purpose role to pushing and changing the world towards to take goals and the simple purpose to existence to realize the DNA key, the pattern of the livelihoods, the life which to try to flourish its own uprise. Can you understand the fact of the real and the theory of the understanding the reason, the cause of the modern effect, the cause and effect of impartation, the causality, that every of the things have the underlying issues of the reality, the producer of it, or a creator of it. And simply the metaphor, in a well understood the fact that the universe itself is studied as an astronomical level, and the modern human consciousness knowledge itself is habit of use the knowledge of it itself is accepting as a knowledge of the modern human scientific methodology and the knowledge all of that it have question of use the plenty of the question about which as an spirit in the scientific consensus or have it yet to be developed theories or enough proof to get him to be accepted as a fact, as a consensus reality knowledge. And this kind of the important thing is that every information around the reality about the things, about the trueness, which the human couldn't have yet to accept or themselves to learn it, they treat like the unknowity, certainties, probabilities of the world. Everything itself is a probabilities, but it's a conscious humans' ideology, ideas, which are accepted as different facts, and some things are fiction, and themselves treat the difference, and obviously are making a mind work to do it themselves. Obviously, this human knowledge as I call it, is a human knowledge. And obviously it's not doing anything to do in itself the rest of the nature or real beings and existence of the kind. It's not just a vision, it's a depicted just only a metaphor of the human thinkability level of the kindness, and which is a bringing flourish it's an all good, and the sense of the being the human server slave for a human existence to serve his purpose, to be getting understood of his nature, serve his purpose, to be getting access of his beings, and to be get known for a reason for his action. And this all is given to knowledge theory, very important test, is the structures of the modern creation of the modern human beings, of the society, and the society of the things. One thing the question is the power distribution between the people and nation. Humans have created ideas like a person, that the person is only entity the human itself cannot own. So human beings cannot own in a Western lives or the society ideas of the human persons. This kind of the acceptance of the making laws and regular rules about the things are abused in one of the kind of the human creation of the structure of his mind. And obviously there is a plenty of the kind of the different structure. Human mind is always willing to promote, giving him a time to able to do so. And a lot more that human mind is chasing over of this kind of things, the more he is over time unused, all of these things are getting over. He can learn it, he can adjust in an ability, and more he is pushing over and over the limit over it, the more he himself is in the fight of the ultimate result to get in existence. In turn, he will become an accomplice in everything which he always wanted to be getting own. And it's the same concept with the human's kind. It's the chasing of the reals of the dream, of the things what is the causing of the action. The action of the causing the aim of the call of the individual, the families, and the higher person of the people masses, realizing all of their dreams and using as a tools of the structures and the taste. And one of the things it is the longer term in a conversation where better spring of flourish. So therefore the mankind created things like an economy for a survey and a need for a changing of the nature of the goods and the capital. In a modern world, it is possible that one person can be legally own everything else in the universe except other human beings. It is only Homo sapiens sapiens and in the human ideology to be have a reality, to be a person. None of the other living species or objects are in the modern consensus ever get to the realm of the being called other than able to get in called the persons. None of the stones, none of the apes, none of the example things like computers entities themselves cannot be a person, and they have no locality of the doing the responsibility and duties of the human person and nature of the case. This goes like if the nature itself the causes different things, example the laugh things, they cannot be responsible of the things caused by a principle of the human regulation laws itself. One of the things here is important to notify of the artificial superficiality of the subject. Example, if the nature itself to kill a person of the lightning strike, it's not the nature itself the lighting is not responsible of the kill of the person of the laugh and the pain or prosecuted charge of the murder. Only if the human person will be themselves, one person will be caused the other death of the human, he will be prosecuted and in the court will be charged for a criminal charges of the man murder and slaughter, and therefore sent into prison jail of the he sentence term. But this is only applied to human persons, and none of the which other persons are therefore are not legally to be duty or repressibles of any action happening in the universe. All human kind of persons are applicants of the laws and rules of the mankind, the creation of the structure of the law and regulatives to try to push it of the other human being action, and actually try to derive it for a consensus beneficiary theory of the same feeling